everybody, it's Michelle, and I am so in love with my new planner for 2020. It's from plumpaper.com, and they were kind enough to send this to me as a complimentary gift to show you guys all about their planners, and that is not at all why I've got wonderful things to say. I'm only going to tell you guys what I really think about a product, and this I absolutely love. And I'm in love with this company altogether because they are so versatile, and you can customize and personalize your planner to suit your needs and your style. There is a basic planner package, and then you can add add-ons to whatever you want. And I did add a couple of add-ons, but I'm going to show you that, and I'll show you what comes standard in your planners. So first of all, I love the spiral bound aspect of it. And you guys know that I got my first Happy Planner this year, and I've been trying it out for a little over a month now, and I've already found some things that I was unhappy with. And one of those was the binding. It's on a disc bound system, and it seems like the pages just want to come loose too easily. And these are permanently bound on there, and I love it. Now, at first I thought, well, if it's permanently bound, you can't customize your planner the way you want it, because with the Happy Planner, you can take your pages in and out, and you can make it suit you. But you can choose all of your specifications before yours is ever put together, and they'll send it to you already bound with the add-ons and the specifications that you want. Okay, so first there is this outer clear protective cover that protects your planner, and you've got that on the front and the back. So I really love that, but sometimes I just want to see this glorious front page, this front cover. So I just flip that to the back, and I just keep it back there so I can look at this without that glare. And then I can flip it back over it when I throw that into my tote, and I don't have to worry about it getting scuffed or scratched. And the cover, however, is a plasticky, waterproof kind of material. It's very thick and very sturdy. They advertise it to be tear-proof and waterproof, and I believe it. It's very sturdy. Maybe you can hear how thick that is. Okay, so you get to choose your cover. Well, let me back up. First of all, you get to choose your planner size. They have the planners in an A5, which is 5.8 by 8.3 inches. Then they have a 7 by 9 planner, and then they have the 8.5 by 11, which is what I chose. And I just love it. And then, like I started to say before, you get to choose your cover. And the one I chose here is called Spring Blush. And they've got so many patterns to choose from that they've even got them categorized into florals, neutrals, paints, and things like that. And they even have one that's specific to that month. For example, this month was a July pattern. So next month they'll have an August pattern. And besides that, you can choose what goes on your cover. You can choose at the top to show or to not show a little banner with the year on it. You can choose to have something in the center here that you can put your name or initials or monogram, and you can put that inside of a medallion, and you can choose your shape on those. And then you can put something at the bottom, which I chose to put my name. And you can choose all of your colors of all of these things as well. And with the name, you can have it in a color bar with your name printed on there. You can decide if you want it to the right or centered, however you want that. Or you can do like I did and just have the background pattern fade to transparent at the bottom, just with your name there then. It's absolutely amazing the number of ways that they've got that you can personalize this. And then on the inside, you've got some interest and some patterns, but they're very subtle, and I like that. I like that the inside is not super colorful and super patterned. That's another thing about the Happy Planner. I felt that it was a little bit distracting, that it is so colorful and so patterned. And this one has a color scheme. I think they choose your tabs to kind of match or at least coordinate with the cover that you choose. And I like that it has some color and some interest, and you can decorate that up with your stickers and you can keep it fun, but it's not distracting. I do want my planner to be decorative, but more than anything I need it to be functional. So I like that we can tone that back when we need to and it's not going to be distracting. I just started doing it decoratively, but I have always kept a planner my entire adult life. It's how I figure my budget and everything else, so I have always done that, and I'm happy to find sort of a happy middle here, that it can be decorative and fun without being too whimsical. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys know from some of my craft projects that I love whimsy, but I don't want to go overboard with the whimsy in my planner because I need to keep it functional. Okay, so in your page layouts, you can choose also from so many different layouts that suit your needs. You can choose vertical, you can choose horizontal, and even in the vertical and horizontal categories, there are subcategories with different types of layouts in those. You can choose just a monthly layout that doesn't have the weekly view. You can choose daily layouts that have an entire page dedicated per day of the month, and any way that you need it is how they're going to build your planner. And that is what won me over. I can specify it to my own needs, and they put it together in this nice bound ring, and it's already the way I ordered it. So on your beginning page, it says weekly planner personalized for you by you, Plum paper. And you can put your name down here, and I love that. It is so personalized, you guys. So then we've got 2020. Now this planner is for 2020. It starts in January of 2020. That's another thing I forgot to tell you guys. You can choose what month it starts. And you can also choose whether you want a 12-month or an 18-month planner. So again, very versatile. So you can start this in January. If you do your planning by the calendar year the way I do, you can start in July if you are a teacher or if you're a student and you need it to plan your classes and things like that. Then you can start in July and have it go through the school year rather than the calendar year. And if you choose the 18-month, your view here will be of the 18 months that your calendar is for. So it's a full year at a glance, or 18 months, whatever you choose. And I really like that because you can get everything at one glance there. And then you come on further into the planner. The next page is special dates. Now see, like I said, we've got some color and interest, but it's just the little header bar on each one. Just enough to keep it subtle and subdued, and I really like that. So it says special dates. You could fill in your holidays, birthdays here, whatever you want. You could put a sticker over that special dates, and you could include your monthly goals for the year or whatever you want to do. And there's even another page just like it, but it doesn't have the months written in. They're just blank, so you can use them for whatever you want. And it just says ideas, plans, and goals at the top. So I really like that. I've thought about maybe using these both as goals for the year, maybe for my social media planning, maybe goals for my Craftie channel, and then goals for my healthy channel. If not goals, I could jot down video ideas that are specific to that month that I want to try to accomplish. And then you've got a blank page here for notes. It says notes at the bottom, and the rest of the page is blank. No grid, no lines, no dots. You can personalize that and make it whatever you want it to be. Okay, so then on your first monthly tab, you've got, I don't know if you guys can see that pattern. There's just a little bit of maybe a chevron in there. It's very subtle. And then the initial of the month Colorful and fun again, but very subdued. I like that. So then you flip your tab, and I like that when you flip your tab, you're not straight into the monthly view. You've got a little bit of a prelude to the month here. You can do goal 1, goal 2, and goal 3, or you can change the header and have these circles, whatever you want them to be for the month. You can even use it as a decorative area. And then here, a section for birthdays, events, things to remember, and then 2 blank sections that don't have anything in the header there that you can make whatever you want them to be. And again, with stickers, you can always change these to whatever you want them to be. And then we have just the page on the right says what month you're in, and a lined note page. Everything you need to know to prepare for that month ahead. You've got a section here to help you prepare going in to that month. And then you turn the page again and you've got your calendar grid or month at a glance. And they are in colors. This one you can't hardly tell because it's that navy kind of color. But every month that you go in, you'll see here is a light purple, and then April starts with the peach. And so you have a color, but it's very minimal. Just the month and year and that line, a little bar here, and then your next month at a glance in the corner will be headed in that color, whatever the color of that month is. And it's very subtle, and I really like that there's no color in the blocks of the calendar page in the month. That's another thing I didn't like about the Happy Planner. I didn't really mean for this to be a comparison video, but one of the things that I didn't like about the Happy Planner was over here on Sunday and then over here on Saturday, they had all of those blocks colorized. And it was kind of like goalposts of colors outlining my month, and it's kind of hard to decorate and even a little distracting for functionality. So I like that this is plain, and you can decorate or not decorate to whatever level you decide. And then you've got a notes section off to the side, and again, it doesn't have anything in the header. So in the Happy Planner, usually the headers are already marked, and if you want to give it a different header name, then you have to try to find a sticker that will cover that up. This is just a blank bar, and you can take maybe your white gel pen and just write in what you want that column to be. Also, you've got your holidays already written on here, and if you notice, the days of the previous month and the month to come, if it shows within this grid, they are written in there, but they're shadowed out in a light gray. So that way you can reference to see that, but it's shadowed out, so you'll know it's a different month. Same thing when you flip over to your weekly view, and I chose the horizontal. I like to plan in a horizontal layout. It just seems more organized to me and more streamlined. So again, here we do have some color blocks, but it's just sort of a block at the far end of each day. And that would be easy to cover up with a sticker or not, whatever you want to do there. To me, that's not as distracting, I think, as the goalposts were. So on our calendar view, we have the next month at a glance. On our weekly views, since we've passed up that month at a glance, we've got that our current month at a glance in the top corner of our weekly view, and I really like that because a lot of times in my planner I'm looking at my weekly view and I'm seeing what's happening on Saturday or whatever particular day, and I have to reference back to my monthly view to see, you know, when another specific date may fall. And with this, I don't have to do that. It's right there for me, and I love that. Also, like I mentioned, the shadowed out dates. We have a full week view here from Monday to Sunday. This Monday and Tuesday happen to be part of a previous month, so they are shadowed out. And we have the colorful markings on the part of the week that is this current month. I don't like to plan all of my week in my weekly view if part of it was in a different month. I like to keep my month all together. But if you like to keep your week all together, you can do that too. So depending on whether you like to keep your month completely together or your week completely together, you can do it either way with this planner. And it will repeat itself as well. So we'll look here to the end of the month, and it does the same thing. January 31st falls on a Friday, and the weeks show through Sunday. So it is on there for the 1st and 2nd, but it's shadowed out because it's a different month. So when you flip over here and you start your weekly view in February, you're going to have those days again. So here we have the 1st and 2nd shadowed out and everything else is in view. And then here we're going to still have a full week in view, but everything that was January in our February tab is now shadowed out, and our February days are highlighted. So they kind of do repeat, and some people may not like that, but I like the option of keeping your weeks together versus keeping your months together. Or if you wanted to carry over that information, you can keep your month together and keep your week together, and you can have it show on both. And then at the end of your weekly views on the back side, you've got a lined page that just says January and lines, and you can use that for whatever your needs call for. And then these next two pages were add-ons that I chose. If you do choose these, there will be an extra charge for your add-ons, but I chose to include a dotted page. As you guys know, I told you I wanted to try to maybe incorporate some bullet journaling, and I like the gridded dot pages. So that's a dot grid on both sides of that sheet, and you can choose if you want that added one page per month, or you can have an entire tabbed section at the back that's just of that. And I also chose to add a blog planning page, and I think this is amazing. So we've got here important dates and holidays, so I can keep up with what holidays are in that month that I need to maybe prepare some videos for, and a checklist of to do this month, blog priorities, giveaway and review notes, advertising and sponsor notes, and then just a brainstorm section down here at the bottom. I can just take each little block and put different ideas that I have for that month. And then on the back side of that page is a blog schedule. So you've got dates here. So this section is 24 lines long, so I'm pretty sure I won't post more than 24 videos in a month. That gives me plenty of room. You've got date, topic, write, edit, post. And instead of topic, I think I would put here the name of the video. And then you have a section at the bottom that is your month in review. You've got blog organization, content quality, blog promotion, blog income, blog traffic. You can kind of keep up with your statistics of your channel here, and I really like that. So it's the same through every month. I'll go ahead and flip through a couple of months just to let you guys see the different color scheme. Again, each month has a color, and it's just going to be like the main color on that. So here is the weekly view with the purple. And even though it's purple, it's a very subtle purple in these blocked areas. So it's not distracting at all. I think this is very nice. I think maybe I'm a little too old for the Happy Planner. I don't know. It seems very youthful and maybe a little too fun. That to me it seems distracting. And with the Plum Paper Planner, I appreciate the sophistication of not only their layouts but their choice, the way they choose to use the color. They keep it very subtle. So here we start with a peach in April. And then that goes to more of a coral in May. And then June is like an orange. September is beautiful. I love that mint. I don't think these were add-ons. I think this may come at the very end of your planner anyway, and that is a dot page on both sides. The next page is dotted on one side, and it's passwords on the other, so you can keep all of your passwords in there. On this side, you've got contact information, more contacts on the back. Then you have a page here that shows all U.S. holidays for the current year of your planner, and then the next 2 consecutive years, what day that holiday falls on. And then on the back side of that is the following year at a glance. So here we've got stickers, and those were an add-on as well. And you can get them bound into your planner like this, or just separately not bound into your planner, however you want to do it. And I chose 4 pages, so I got 2 of each of those. So I've always got some stickers bound in my planner that I can use from. And then there is a folder, and it is a really nice folder. And this came in the planner already, I believe. You don't have to add that on. And then another add-on I chose was these page protectors. And I chose 2. It's open at the top, and you can put whatever you need to down inside of there. Sometimes I like to hang on to paid bill receipts. And then that's it. That is my back cover. It matches the front cover. And then you can just flip that all back around. It is a gorgeous planner, you guys. I'm in love with this. I almost forgot to tell you too, I chose a snap-in ruler, also a page marker. So let's say we're starting our month. We're into, let's say, the 2nd week of January, and we want to snap this in. And this is removable, so you can move it to the current day of where you are in your planner at the time. And it says today at the top in white, and it's got measurements up to 8 inches. So you can use that as a ruler to help draw out grids in your planner if you need to. And when it's closed, you can see it as a tab up here at the top to easily flip to your current day. And you guys go to their website and check them out. Like I said, I chose the blog planner pages and the dotted grid. You can also add lined note pages. You can also choose add-on pages, or like I said, tabbed sections for home, business, fitness, self-care, travel, teacher and student pages, notes and list pages, and like I said, the stickers and the page protectors. And if you choose the stickers, you can even choose those to be blog related or social media related or fitness related or budget related. I'm telling you guys, it is endless. You can personalize and customize this planner any way you choose. And it is my favorite, and I feel confident in saying that Plum paper planners is what I will be using from now on. I just love these. So you guys leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you decide to get a Plum paper planner for yourself. I think they're wonderful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a like over on my Facebook page, and be sure to join our Facebook group, Craftie Minds. Also follow me on Pinterest and Instagram, and don't forget to visit my blog. I'll have the links to everything in the description below, so be sure and check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.